Hello out there, Hollarius here. Welcome to Derry, Maine. Today, Nightshift, the first short story collection. You can tell how successful King already was with his early novels, as this collection was also published in a large print run. And short stories don't sell, right? Most of the stories in Nightshift were published earlier, sometimes in widely circulated magazines. Let's briefly go through all the stories. All of them. Jerusalem's Lot, a story told in letters about Jerusalem's Lot in the 19th century. A big nod to the era of epistolary novels and a connection between King and some Mr. Lovecraft. Graveyard Shift, an autobiographical story about a cleanup operation where very large rats are discovered under the textile mill. Rats as big as dogs. Pure King. Short, quite gross, and uncompromising. Night Surf. A weak, angry story about the first mention of Captain Trips, the superflu from The Stand. I Am the Doorway, a crisp sci-fi horror and nasty body horror story. Who hasn't dreamed of eyes opening in their hands, right? Ooh. The Mangler, also influenced by King's own work experiences, a laundry mangler possessed by a demon. So, you have to like it. The Boogeyman. Lester Billings' children were all taken by the Boogeyman. I'm the Boogeyman and I'm coming to get ya. Now, he needs to talk about it to get it off his chest, because he feels guilty. Creepy, but cool. Grey Matter. The gross story of a guy turning into a grey blob. Gross nonsense, but still good. Battleground. I loved this one. A hitman kills a toy manufacturer. At home, he receives a box of toy soldiers who do everything to kill him. How can you not love that? Trucks. Trucks suddenly become intelligent and kill almost all biological life, except for the humans, who they force to refuel them. Yeah, nonsense. And the worst part is that King tried to make a movie out of it, the sensationally bad Maximum Overdrive. Sometimes they come back. A long story about a teacher whose new students resemble the guys who murdered his older brother 20 years ago. Great story, really uncomfortable, but with a weak ending. Could have been more. Strawberry Spring. Every time a strange weather phenomenon occurs at a university, someone kills young women. Oh well. The Ledge. Another classic. The story of a tennis instructor forced by his lover's mobster husband to walk around a skyscraper on a narrow ledge. Yes, sir. The Lawnmower Man. Sorry, another time it's nonsense, but not one of the good ones. Quitters Inc. A family man wants to quit smoking. A friend gives him a business card of Quitters Inc. Once he's there, he must quit, or else his wife and son will be tortured with electric shocks. Quite a premise. Cool. I Know What You Need. Early study of supernatural stalking. Pretty okay. Children of the Corn. The whole Children of the Corn series is based on this decent short story. A young couple arrives in an abandoned town surrounded by vast cornfields. They've hit a corpse which has been dead for days, and they want to report it, but never leave the town. Some cool ideas, but not enough substance for even one movie. the last rung on the ladder. I recently posted my top 10 short stories under a video. This one was number 1. An older brother learns of his younger sister's suicide and remembers the day he saved her life in a barn. I love this nostalgic, wonderful story. I stand by it. The Man Who Loved Flowers, a small serial killer story. Meh. One for the road. Back to Jerusalem's lot, but in modern times. A snowstorm near Saddam's lot, a man stranded with his wife and daughter still in the car. He needs help, and the older men Tookie and Booth try to assist, knowing about the vampires. Cool story. The Woman in the Room. Adult children saying goodbye to their cancer-stricken mother. King writes about his own grief for Ruth Pillsbury King. Done. That's all of them. There are some weaker stories, somewhere you can tell how young King was when he wrote them, but also how angry and uncompromising he was. And then his storytelling talent shines through, even in stories that should be trash. Stories that are pulp because he sold them to magazines that needed just that. Crazy ideas that he pursues so consistently and unironically that we suspend our disbelief without question. The feeling? Nightshift is like a flea market with lots of cheap items, but many of them have real charm. Why should you read this book? Because short stories rock, and here you get raw young King, wild ideas, and angry stories included. For me, not the best collection by far, but legendary. Fitting for short stories, I'll keep it short. Please like, please subscribe, and if you have feedback, the comments are open. Long days and pleasant nights. Goodbye out there.